All right, the pick is in, so we'll find out who that is very shortly. And the bidding has made it a really good and dynamic process tonight, because it's meant that the players have been picked where they should have been.
That's right.
And you know, they're paying what they're worth.
We're getting the true order of what's the best kids in the country looking like.
With pick 19, the West Coast select Josh Lindsay from the Geelong Falcons and the Newtown and Chilwell Football Club.
Arguably the best kick in the draft. As captain pretty much every team he has played in, a big game performer, models his game on Errol Goulden, Scott Pendlebury. Barracked for North Melbourne growing up. He's going to have to switch allegiances now. Good cricketer growing up as well, so just one of those people that can do it all, Joey.
Yeah, and he's a great character, a great kid, so I'm sure he'll have no drama moving across the country to the West Coast Eagles, and they do. They take probably who would have been, I think, the best talent on their draft board if they just went from that part of their list. They've got the elite kicker that does love to use the footy, that typical left footer shifter, as you said. Outside player, he'll settle in on a wing and half back, but he's got the runs on the board. He's done a pretty good job. I know his form dropped away a little bit the back end of the year, but there's no denying his talent.
And was said about that kicking, the other word we use for it sometimes is lethal. It's lethal these days in the game when you can hit those targets from across half-back or through midfield as he does so regularly. It's quite special what he does, that you really enjoy watching him play. I'm just surprised. It's not a bad draft when he's taken at this point in it for the runs he had on the board and the form that he's shown at all levels.
He's a Daniel Rich type for mine. That's what I see when I watch this kid play. And we saw the question mark over the interceptor. He's not an interceptor. What he is a receiver. You want the ball in his hands kicking, and his launch zone is a lot further back than other players. And when I say that, you generally don't want to enter forward 50 defensive side of centre. This kid can do it because he's got the depth and the penetration in his kicking.
Let's head to Josh Lindsay now, the newest West Coast Eagle. Josh, thanks so much for joining us on Fox Footy. You've got all the guys behind you, all looking incredibly excited. How's the night been? Has it been really nerve-wracking waiting for your name to get called out?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a pretty long night. I've been sitting down probably since 7 o'clock, and it's got to 9 o'clock now. But no, it's been unreal, and just then was pretty special.
Yeah, so we, mate, we know how you feel. Tell us about the West Coast Eagles. Did you have much knowledge that they were keen, and how do you feel about moving over the other side of the country all the way from Geelong?
Yeah, I mean, it's something I've always wanted to do my whole life, and to see Durs and Duff go to the Eagles, to spend it with them, I think, it will be really cool. So, yeah, I've spoken to West Coast a couple of times throughout the year, and they've been really good.
Josh, who have been the big influences so far on your career, helping shape you?
I would definitely say my parents, mum and dad. They've been huge for me. They've sacrificed a lot, and definitely heading through. And then Troy Starwood, who passed away earlier this year, he was huge for me, and he's probably got me into this position today. And I couldn't be more grateful for him.
And Josh, congratulations, mate. It's obviously a huge night for you, and they're starting to get a real Vic Country flavour about this West Coast Eagles team, with obviously Harley Reid and your good mate Willem Dersma there. Just in terms of your kicking, have you always had that depth and penetration in your kicking, or is it something you've developed over time?
I think I've always been pretty natural, but as I said, Dad's been huge for me. Ever since a young age, we've been always gone down to the Oval, and even with my brother as well. We go down all the time, and I'd say it's come pretty natural, but I've definitely worked hard at it.
Work hard indeed. I think I've read 500 to 800 kicks a week. I mean, that's dedication.
I love kicking the ball, so definitely.
Always a footy in your hands. So the prospect of moving across to the other side of the country, I mean, living out of home, is it daunting? Is it exciting? What are your feelings?
Oh, it's definitely exciting. I've always wanted to trace this dream, and if that's moving to West Coast or whatever, I'm happy either way, and I can't wait to get started.
And who are the boys in the background, mate? Give them a shout out, get them up and about. Schoolmates?
They're all the school lads from Geelong Grammar, so shout out to them, and heaps of family as well. So I love them to bits.
Oh, beautiful words. Enjoy this special night. I'm sure it's one you'll remember forever, and we can't wait to watch you beginning your AFL journey. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. Well done, guys. They'll have a good time tonight, I think.
I'm sure they will. Yeah, it's pretty exciting for all the mates and family and friends. They get to celebrate and have a few drinks and really enjoy it. But for the young men, they'll have to start packing up their bags pretty quick. He'll probably head over, by Monday and get stuck into it, and his life changes forever.